to experience God in all situations of our life. Romans chapter 1 verse 28 says, when you look at the creation of God, you will see a God's invisible hand. We will see somewhere God's character, God's ways. God speaks to us through His creations. Let me just show you a video.
One of the pictures of God in the Bible is of a mother bird. God is like a mother eagle that teaches her young eagles to fly and to hunt their own food. When the little eagles are old enough to leave the nest, their mother shakes the nest and flutters her wings over them. Then she takes them on her wings to teach them to fly. When the mother thinks the young birds are ready, she swoops down to let them fly by themselves. But she stays close enough to swoop back under them and catch them if they're having trouble flying by themselves, or if they get too tired to continue flying on their own.
Psalm 3, verse 1 and 2. When David looked at the situation without bringing God in that situation, his response is this: Oh Lord, why this situation? I'm sure in our lives we too have asked these questions. When David looks at the circumstances without considering God, the first thing what you see there is the hopeless situation. When you are not bringing God to your circumstances, you will see a hopeless situation. One story from the Old Testament. This is in 1 King chapter 18. You ask Elijah, why this hopeless situation for your life? You just performed some miracle there. You could witness something mighty there on the mountain. Why are you so afraid? He did not bring God in that situation where he feels hopeless. When we look at the situation, we don't see the invisible hand of God. We so much focus on the situation and we see the situation is too big for me. The second consequences for not considering God in our situation is situation becomes bigger and impossible. Now tell me, David heard some of his trustworthy people also joined Absalom's camp. This king is sitting there and thinking his son Absalom has a bigger challenge and impossible task before him. Numbers chapter 13, where Moses asked 12 people to go and explore the promised land. Out of 12, 10 came back. These 10 people, they only could see the impossibilities, and these impossibilities bigger than God's promise. But Joshua and Caleb came back and said, no, we will fight and we will possess the land. They could see the promise of God bigger than the impossibilities in that land. Third, a wrong choices and decision. David, a king, has run away from that place. Just a word that he heard overnight. Immediate emotional decision. How many times that we make that decision, the wrong choices, because we face a challenge. We hear someone speaking against us. Immediately you will quit. 1 and 2 in David's response, God is not in the picture. Now in verse 3 and 4, his situation has not changed, but he brought God in the situation. His perspective has changed. What is the outcome when you bring God in the picture? Hopelessness to confidence in God. Situation remains the same, but you will trust God when you bring God in the picture. You are my shield. Second, God become bigger than the situation. The situation is become small and God become bigger in that particular situation. Psalm 91 it says, will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. He has commissioned that angel, to guard around us. When Daniel was in lion's den, God sent an angel to the place, shut the mouth of all the lions, and Daniel could sleep very well. This is how God works on behalf of us. Now, the bigger question that we normally ask, Lord, I know that you have a clear plan for my future, but then why I have to go through this difficult situation? Now look at that eagle. The eaglets were actually sitting in that nest, very comfortable. Eaglets think that, okay, this is the place where I have to live. And they are getting the feed from their mother. When they become young, the eagle comes and stirs the nest because now the nest is very small for them to contain. You are big. You are not supposed to sit in this nest. Therefore, the eagle comes and kicks them out of the nest. And that is how when everything is going very smoothly, then suddenly we face some challenges. What the answer that the eagle gives to the children? You got 2 wings to fly. They never experienced that. Now, when the eagle kick the eaglets, then they will start using wings. When they do it, they don't leave them there. The eagle fly along with the eaglets. When they are tired, eagle goes goes and push them again, because the eagle knows that I am in control. This is how happens in our life situation. God push you some situation. It's not to harm you, not to destroy you, but to train you something that we will have to fly over the situation. Now verse 5 and 6. David is now saying, even a thousands of army comes against me, no problem. I will peacefully sleep and I'll get up in the morning. Peace as the result of trusting God in all situations. Many times we feel that it's all my might, my strength that we walk in, but God has assigned His angels that encamping around us in every situation. Trusting in God, you will have a tremendous peace. In 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12 and 13, but rejoice that you participate in the suffering of Christ, that you may be overjoyed when you see the glory when it is revealed. So the end of the story is glory. You should not get discouraged. You need to have a tremendous peace as you go through this journey. Psalm 119:50 says that in my affliction, your promises are my hope, O Lord. That is the learning that we need to do as we go through these challenges. Finally, verse 7 and 8. He started the psalm with a negative notes, but he ends the psalm with a confidence that God is in control of all situations. Whatever the difficulties that you go, bring God in the situation. Just to recap, when David looked at the situation without considering God in the situation, the consequences was hopelessness. The problem and the impossibilities become bigger than God. Third, some choices, some wrong decisions which we made as a consequences. But when David brought God in the situation, it is transferred from hopelessness to confidence in God. Second, God became bigger in that situation. And the result of that, complete peace in that difficult situation. And believing that God is in control of all situations of our life. Acknowledging God is not only in your difficult situation. The King David, when he was the king, when he got all the wealth and everything, he stood before the whole assembly. He said, wealth and glory and power that comes from the Lord alone. How are we acknowledging God? Bringing God in our good and bad times of our life. God is there. His signature is there in all the situations of our life.